Okay. All right. So if you're done noting, we'll go to the next part. So now we'll see how do we name all of these compounds. Nomenclature. Nomenclature just means like the process of naming. That's it. It's like old Latin or something like that. It's a normal word of it. Okay. No need to worry about definition or anything like that. So because we have like this whole wide range of organic compounds, like one, you have so many different homologous series possible. Like you have alkanes, alkenes, alkynes. Within alkenes, as Mansi mentioned, अगर दो double bond हो है उस compound में तो क्या? What if there are 3 double bonds in that compound? What if it's like a alcohol that also has a triple bond somewhere else? All of these permutations, combinations possible. In addition to that, हर एक homologous series में, we just saw the first 3 or 4 members, like when we were doing all of this. But you can keep going till like C20, C30 also, right? So if you wanted to give each compound its own name, that's going to be impossible to remember, and it's also not very practical, honestly, right? It would be difficult to remember each and every compound chemical ka naam. So that is why what IUPAC. Have you guys ever heard this before, IUPAC?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay.
International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry.
Correct. So IUPAC, it stands for International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. Yeah. ठीक है. So this is like an international body. जैसे politics के लिए UN होता है ना, and units like physics में you have SI system of units, international system of units. That way, IUPAC is the international body that standardizes all these practices so that, you know, between two completely different locations, they don't have any language barrier or confusion in what you're talking about. So this is an organization that basically keeps track of chemistry all over the world, standardizes practices, and does all, like looks after all of that. So IUPAC has come up with a system of nomenclature of organic compounds. Because if each country, each language had its own name for its own chemical, and now, especially since everything is globalized, if you were to talk to somebody from Canada or like Germany, and you don't know what you're referring to, then it's going to be such a process, going to be really difficult, right? So that's why there's like a standardized system so that anybody from all over the world can recognize what chemical compound you're talking about. It's not just for organic compounds. So they have a separate system for elements also, like whenever there's a new element that is discovered, they have a system for other inorganic like salts and all also. Like if anything new was discovered and people were like, iska naam kya dena chahiye? What should we call it? IUPAC is the one that directs all of that. Okay. So let's see what they have told, like what they mentioned, how to name organic compounds. So in order to name organic compounds, there are a few things you need to see. Okay. One is, I'm just gonna delete this. Okay. So the first thing you need to look at is what is the functional group present in the compound. Then the second thing, functional group, sorry. Look at the number of carbon atoms present in the compound. So if you were to look at, if you want to form a name, these are the two main things that dictate, okay, what is the name going to be. So apart from this, then look at the structure of it. Because it is not necessary that, like if there are 4 carbon atoms, again, remember all these atoms are like your Lego blocks. So you can arrange them in any way possible. So you need to look at the structure of it. So these are like the first things you need to look at, the number one important thing. And this is like the second important thing you need to look at. So these two things, like all these 3 points together, will decide what is the name of the compound. ठीक है? So इसके लिए so the number of carbon atoms will form something called a prefix, and the functional group will form the suffix. You can think of it as like, suppose like you or your friends exist. Like you have Divya Khandar, you have Aditya Mundra, you have Mansi Rathi, you have Anirban Bhatta. Like all your names, you have your own name first, and then you have your family name, right? Your surname, your last name. Similarly, for organic compounds also, you can think of, the number of carbon atoms deciding their own names, and the suffix will tell you what family they belong to. Is it an alkane? Is it an alcohol? Is it an acid? Is it an ester? Like in what family is it? So that's how you can think of it, the prefix and the suffix. So this will give you a very good idea. Okay, what sort of compound is it? Like, should I be careful? Can I let it, mix with water? Can I put it near fire? Like, you'll get an idea of this. And then depending on the structure of compound, you'll get to know other details, which will tell you exactly what that compound is. Okay. So go back to that table that you guys have written, like this ye wala table, functional group. So name ke under jo bhi hai, I'll tell you guys what the suffix you will use for each of these. Okay, what is the format of the name for each of these functional groups? So alcohol ke liye, the structure, like the functional group is OH, and the name ends with OL. So just like how you have alkane, alcohol, the format is alkanol. So NOL is what each alcohol ends in. OL is the suffix. So aldehyde, similarly, the name is in the format of alkanal. So agar AL hai, that means it's an aldehyde. Agar OL hai, so it means it's an alcohol. Like that's why you get the name ethanol. Ethanol. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is butanol. So ketones, similarly, the names is, it ends in ONE. So it'll have the format of alkanone. ONE. For example, this is propanone. ONE, NONE. Okay. Carboxylic acid, it ends with oic acid. Like ethanoic acid. This is 3 carbon hai, so this takes the format of propanoic acid.
Ma'am, for carboxylic acid it is? What is it? Which acid?
Oic, OIC. So alkanoic acid, like ethanoic acid, propanoic acid.
Ma'am, could you explain the alkanol part again?
Which one?
The alkanol part, like how did you give this name?
हाँ, so एक prefix है, एक suffix है ना. The suffix is basically al, ol, one, like the part that I underlined. The prefix, like alka ke place में, what word you need to put depends on the number of carbon atoms. Like this you're familiar with. अगर एक carbon है तो that's methane, right? तो अगर एक carbon है और OH है, then you get methanoic acid, methanol. So अगर दो carbon atoms है, तो the alkane will be ethane. So suppose I have two carbon atoms plus CHO, then that gets modified to ethanal Al. So I'll give you the list of this thing also, like one step at a time. So these are the suffixes. Then I'll tell you what the prefixes are. Then we'll practice some using both. Okay. So you guys done noting these down, the names, suffixes?
Ma'am, in the NCRT, they have also in the nomenclature part given something as haloalkane.
Yeah.
So
halo, like all of these functional groups have given only oxygen for it. So instead of oxygen, if your heteroatom is a halogen, then obviously that will be a different homologous series. So uska structure and uska name is halo, like chloroethane, chloromethane, वैसे रहेगा. So I'll go step by step. Like once you guys get familiar with this, then I'll tell you guys about ester, like haloalkanes, esters, and what else do you have in your syllabus? So I'll give you the rest of them also. Guys, the chapter is in no way complete, okay? So there's quite a bit. Achha, you have only these four and halogen is extra, so you don't have amines and all. Okay. Then let's add that also to this table only. Why to leave that out? So the fifth one, another homologous series that you guys have is haloalkanes. And halogen, like halogen as a functional group, is slightly different from the rest of it. So if there's a halogen, the name is not going to be modified. It'll be the same as alkane, just that whatever halogen is there, that will be added as a prefix. So this also I'll practice.
Ma'am, it's haloalkane.
Yeah. Right now we are looking at alkanes only that are modified. We are not looking at alkenes and alkynes. So if you had a double bond along with alcohol, then the name also will be modified according to that, but we are not looking at all of those yet. 6, 7 of you are done. Yes, quickly note it down. Then I can give some examples of names also. We can move forward. Okay. So waiting for Divya, Neki, Dhruv, Amey, and Ryan. Okay. Dhruv was also done. Divya and Amey, where you guys at? Noted. Okay. Amey Sonkaskar? 2 minutes. Okay. So rest of you guys, since you're all done, make a table with 2 columns. Okay. Amey is also done. Okay. So those were the suffixes. Now we look at the prefixes. Prefix ke liye just 2 columns. The first one has number of carbon atoms, and the second, it's there in the chapter notes. You can refer to this directly. So this is the table. Okay. So depending on the number of carbon atoms, you'll have a different prefix. So if there's 1 carbon atom, meth is the prefix, METH. And depending on what functional group is there, the rest of the word will vary. So if it's an alkane, it will be methane. If it's an alcohol, it will be methanol. If it's an aldehyde, it will be methanol. So number of carbon atoms is one part of it, and what functional group is there is the other part of it. So note down this table also in the meantime. So we're looking at 1 to 10 only for now. This is also very easy. It's very intuitive. One is only 1, 2, 3, 4 you have to study and remember. 5 se leke, it's what you're already familiar with.
Like polygons.
Yeah, exactly like polygons. 5 sides pentagon, 5 carbon atoms, then pentane, pentanol, pentene, that way. Pent, hex, hept, oct, non, and dec. The main thing you need to keep remembering is 1, 2, 3, 4. So once you've noted down this table also, then we'll start building names. I'll give you guys compounds, and then you tell me what the name should be. So 446 hai na? So we're almost there. Finish it up by 450. Okay. Sooner would be better, but yeah, just finish writing the table and mention it here. Just raise your hand and put it in chat. Only one person done. Okay. 9 plus Bhavika. 10 people are done. Dhruv is also done. Amay, Dheshna, Neki, Ryan, Rishita, and Divya. So Amay, Ryan, and Divya. How much is left, you guys? Amay is also done. Okay.
Ma'am, done.
None? Okay. Divya, are you there? Okay. All right. I'll give you guys some compounds. We'll start off simple, okay? So based on the rules that I just told you, CH3, CH2, CH3. What will be the name of this compound? So again, prefix will be, yes, Abhishek, prop is correct, but functional group क्या है इसमें? So two parts, right? Suffix, like prefix, is decided by the number of carbon atoms, and suffix is decided by the functional groups. So कितने carbon atoms है इसमें?
Ma'am, 3.
3 मतलब prefix क्या रहेगा?
Prop.
Prop. And functional group क्या है यहाँ पे?
Ma'am, alkane.
Alkane. So ending, what would be the name that it would end with?
AN.
Ane. Prop, ane. So the prop is for 3 carbon atoms. Ane means that यहाँ पे all are single bonds और कोई भी atom नहीं है other than carbon hydrogen. So this will be.
Ma'am, we can find alkane through hydrogen also. If we calculate hydrogen and carbon, we know which formula it will fit in. So CnH2 plus 2. It fits in that.
Absolutely.
So that.
Yeah. If that works, it's good. But when you start getting functional groups, right, like alcohol, aldehyde, and all, then the number of hydrogens will also vary. So that can cause some confusion. So I would suggest keep it simple. Look at the number of carbon atoms, look at the functional group. Usse ban jayega. Because that's the focus of whatever we're looking at.
Ma'am, can you explain how to identify the function group by your method, please?
Yeah, we'll do. Like we'll do more examples, no? You'll get the hang of it. That is the aim for this session. Next. CH3, CH2, CH2, OH. So again, look at the number of carbon atoms. कितने सारे carbon atoms हैं?
3.
3 is correct. So you have 1, 2, 3 carbon atoms. तो prefix क्या होना चाहिए?
Prop.
Prop. फिर other than carbon and hydrogen, what do you observe? Do you observe any double bond?
मैम proper.
Propanol.
So यहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड नहीं है, ट्रिपल बॉन्ड नहीं है. This is the only part that is there other than your CH. So OH मतलब कौन सा functional group है अनिर्बान?
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Alcohol मतलब तो यहाँ पे what is the name format that we are
OL.
table में?
Propanol.
OL. So instead of just OL, it is alkanol. So this is propanol. So the funda is, originally it was propane, like CH3 है, CH2 है, CH3 की बदल, like instead of one hydrogen you have OH. So it's a modification of propane itself. That's why you need to put the AN also over here. Okay. So अगर कुछ भी नहीं है तो it is propane. क्योंकि OH है, it becomes propanol. So the last part of alkane is the only one that gets modified. Okay. Another example. CH3. CHO. So इसमें how many carbon atoms are there? 2. 2 मतलब
2.
what will be the prefix?
Eth.
Eth. Then functional group क्या है यहाँ पे? Raghav got
Aldehyde.
Aldehyde.
So aldehyde is correct. So aldehyde मतलब what should be the format of the name? क्या आना चाहिए?
Yeah.
So is it
I mean,
ethyl? Like, is this correct?
no, ma'am.
So what would be the name? How should I modify it?
Ma'am, ethanol.
Ethan
AN.
AN. Yes, ethanol would be the name of this compound. Okay. Few of you are trying. I'm glad. Like you guys are getting the hang of it. How many of you feel confident that you can write a name on your own?
Ma'am, I'm just getting confused in the function word.
So for now, take reference of the table. Like till you're able to memorize it, keep referring to this table, see what is the format, look at the example, and uske basis pe put the name. Till you get the hang of it. Eventually, you should memorize all of this and remember it. Abhi take reference of it. It's not a test. Practice hai na? So, okay, another example. CH3COOH, you guys are familiar with. Common name is acetic acid. It's there in vinegar. But what is the IUPAC name of this? Do you want to work it out together, or are you guys answering? Like, are you guys figuring it out on your own and answering?
Ma'am, figuring.
Okay. Elena got it. Well done. Correct. Abhishek Trivedi. That's not the complete name, but yeah, you're almost there. See what I've written here. Don't miss out on this. This is important. Tells you kya hai ye compound. Here. Mansi, don't get hung up. It, like, agar ek hi OH hai, then it's alcohol. But ek hi OH nahi hai na. You have this part also. So this whole thing is the functional group. Bhavika got it. That is absolutely correct. हाँ मानसी, now you got it, but that's not the complete name. Check the table, क्या लिखा है हमने वहाँ पे? Yes, Mansi got it finally. That is correct. You got it. Like, keep going at it. You'll be able to do it well. Anirban, Rishita, Raghav, Puneet got it. Abir, yes, you figured it out. Neki, Deshna, Ananya, Amey, and Aditya. If anybody is stuck, let me know. If you're getting it, like getting the hang of it, you're confident you can do it, theek hai. But if you're stuck, let me know. We'll do a couple together till you guys get the hang of it. Ananya got it. Nice. Raghav, that is not the complete name. So this part is also quite important. It's carboxylic acid. So the acid comes in the name so that you identify it's an acid. Okay. It's like you say sulfuric acid, right? You don't just say sulfuric. The same logic applies here also. So if anything is an acid, you say it's an acid. Deshna got it correct. So first thing, number of carbon atoms. There's 2. So it's a derivative of ethane, eth, and COH is a carboxylic acid. Neki got it correct. Oic acid is the thing for carboxylic acid, OIC. So ethanoic acid. So acid part is also important. Okay? This whole thing is part of the suffix, the name. Anirban, Aditya, Vasudha, Amey, Ryan, I didn't get answers from you guys. What happened? Like, where were you stuck? Is it all completely blank or were you confused by something? Kya ho raha?
I got confused.
Okay. Confused between?
CH3.
So don't look at CH3 as CH3 alone. See, Anirban, I told you, right? You look at how many carbon atoms are there total. So how many carbon atoms in this compound?
2.
2. 2 matlab prefix kya hai? What did you write in that table?
Eth.
Eth. So name should be eth something. Ethan, ethan something. Ethanol, ethanol, ethane, jo bhi hai. So the ending part of the name will be decided by the functional group. So यहाँ पे other than like CH3, CH2, other than carbon, hydrogen, what functional group do you find here?
I'm getting you.
यहाँ पे functional group कौन सा है CH3COH में? What are the heteroatoms you find? So you can go back to this table and compare. Functional groups लिखा है ना? OH, CHO, CO, COH, halogen. पांचों में से what do you find functional group?
Carboxylic acid.
Carboxylic acid, right? So COOH, carboxylic acid के लिए, what is the name? How is the name modified?
Ethanoic.
There you go. Again, as I said, the acid part is also important. So it's ethanoic acid. So that would be the name of the compound. So that's how you figure it out. You can tune out CH3, CH2, jo bhi hai. Those are the only two important things, that how many carbon atoms are there and what functional group is there. Focus on that, most important. Vasudha, I think I might have missed your answer. Like if I mention your name, like we'll do one last one and then uske baad we'll end the session. It's already 5. Yeah. CH3, CH, CH, CH2, CH3. So what is the name of this compound? Again, follow the same rules. What are the number of carbon atoms? Usse front part of the name aa jayega. And what special thing is there in this functional group kya hai? Usse hamara suffix aata hai. Neki, you got the number of carbon atoms part correct, but see what functional group is there. Like what homologous series does it belong to? Elena got it. Elena is the first one who got it answered correctly. Good job. Anirban, number of carbon atoms आ गया, but यहाँ पे COH दिख रहा है क्या? Oic acid, ethanoic acid हमने बोला because there is COH part over here. तो इसमें what is the functional group? Neki also missed out on the functional group. Ananya got it right. Good. Mansi got it. I made you guys write those tables, make use of it. See what is there, what is matching. So far, you guys, we have discussed about alkane, alkene, alkyne, and then we have alcohol, aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid. So इनमें से what is it matching? उसके basis पे get the name out of these. I haven't gone to halo yet. Like get familiar with these, then we'll do halo compounds. Anirban, aldehyde, 2 mistakes there. One is, what is the structure for aldehyde? Like what is the functional group aldehyde ka? Structure kya hona chahiye? What did you note down?
CHO.
So यहाँ पे do you find CHO anywhere?
No, ma'am.
तो aldehyde कैसे हो सकता है? And secondly, is aldehyde the name? Like I gave a format, no name, like suffix क्या होना चाहिए aldehyde का? यहाँ पे भी practice किया हमने. AL होना चाहिए. Need to be more focused. Same goes for NACI also. See what functional group is there, modify the name based on that. Only 3-4 of you have given the name. Aditya, this is the last one. Once we figured out the name of this, I'll end the session and continue tomorrow. Who all are stuck with this? I've got answers only from 3-4 of you. Rest of you,
Miss, I'm just confused. In the table for that hydrogen functional group, what is the last name?
hydrocarbon. So, like, what do you see here? What homologous series would you put this under? Like, out of these 7, is it an alkane, alkene, alkyne, alcohol, aldehyde, ketone? Kya hai ye? Kaun sa compound? Which family does it belong to?
Ma'am, I've written
Alkene. But I'm confused, like, will it be a functional group because hydrogen is attached to carbon? Oh, sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, Rishita got it. Raghav, you got confused. Ketone should have C double bond O. यहाँ पे कोई oxygen atom ही नहीं है ना? So I don't know where you guys are getting that. Puneet, yeah, you got it. So this is an alkene. Pent part, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbon atoms, pent you guys are getting. Pent, which is an alkene. तो नाम क्या होगा? So it's going to be pentene. Yeah. So this part we'll do it properly more in detail tomorrow.